My name is Frank Oliveria. I'm with the Citizens for California High-Speed Rail Accountability. I wanted to talk to you about a common thing, 6 Ps. We've talked about that before. PIS-PO planning equals PIS-PO performance. I first experienced it in this project in March 5th of 2011. You don't realize when you get into this project, because it's so large, not everybody are train experts or transportation experts, you can't get your head wrapped around the complexity of the mission at hand. But all of a sudden, if you pay attention, and if you're there enough, you see problems. On May 5th, 2011, which was a while ago, I was treated in this boardroom, in this chamber here, to hear the California High-Speed Rail Authority give a report saying everything's worked out in Kings County. Everybody's happy. Industry's happy. Cities are happy. I know you don't believe that now, but that was the report that day. That was the reality that was reported. January of 2012, in this chamber, no, it wasn't in this chamber, it was in Los Angeles. At the board meeting there. I was treated to a report from PB that said that the station planning was going well in Kings County, that your staff was working closely with people in our community to make this a reality. But I knew that was wrong too. And I started bringing that up and asking for corrections to the record based on what we all know is true. And that never happened. So those things became part of the foundation of this project. Honesty of information is very important to build the foundation to succeed on. For 3 years I've been watching this project. Recently, I became aware that the BNSF is not happy. But I've been sitting here for 3 years listening to reports about how this rail is going to link to the BNSF here, there, follow this alignment. But yet I have a letter with me right now to the Surface Transportation Board from the BNSF saying that you've provided them confusing, conflicting, misleading information. It's a real damning letter, and I'm sure most of you have read it. And that probably should be part of your discussion today, is why the railroad right-of-way that you're going to follow for most of the ICS is contacting the Federal Transportation Board, or Surface Transportation Board, and telling them they're confused. Now, what little I know about this project or the authority, it's been in business since 1996 and was preceded by a commission before that for, I believe, about 3 years. So after about 15 years or so, plus 15 years, the local freight right-of-way that you're going along is confused. This is not transparency. What this is pretending about information. And if you pretend long enough, people may think it's true. But the problem is, if you believe it's true and you're pretending, we've got a bad project going. This bidding process thing that everybody's been talking about. The bidding process was changed. It was a very public process before it was changed during the summertime. Common people have a hard time following these changes because of the way that they were done, buried in the documents. But I mean, one document had 60 changes that I looked at to change this process, which never came back to the board. As a result, what I understand is I have 5 consortiums. The authority picked this consortium that had the lowest bid, which would bring the best value to the public in the state. However, that same consortium had the lowest technical rating. Now I ask you, and I'll sum up real quick here because I've overtalked. What can go wrong for the state of California and the public of California when you take a project that has foundation problems, pretend information, fake information, bad information, and you give the project CP1 to the consortium with the lowest technical score by your standards. There is a problem here, and this board needs to attend to it because there is not a public trust. Okay, I'll leave a document here with the BNSF. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Oliveria.